What's good, everyone? Jets takeoff here. So last week it was a disgrace, probably one of the worst Jets games we've ever watched, and we have a chance for redemption this week against the Bengals. It's going to be tough. There's some things I want to talk about in this preview video, and the first thing is first, Mike White is the starting quarterback. I don't know how I feel about this. I can say this, though. I would feel a lot better, and we would have a higher chance of winning if Joe Flacco was the starting quarterback, although he might be backing up. It depends, Saleh said. We're going to see on Friday if he's caught up enough to the playbook where he could be the backup, but if not, Mike White, he had that one good pass to Corey Davis for the touchdown, but other than that, he threw two ugly interceptions. But he did find the check down, though, which is something that I think he will continue to do this game. And with Michael Carter, we got to get him more involved. I expect to see a lot of checkdowns, and for this Jets offense, we got to wake up. This Bengals team, they have a great defense this season. This is going to be a tough opponent. I'm not lying. This is a hard game to win. Even though we're at home, they have a serious run defense and pass rush. Trey Hendrickson, and then Sam Hubbard, one of the more underrated players in the NFL, very good at stopping the run and getting after the quarterback. It's going to be a test for George Fant and Morgan Moses. So what do I think we should do as the game plan? Well, honestly, I think we should do a lot of pick and rub plays because Mike White, he's not really going to extend the play and then launch it 40 yards downfield for the touchdown. No. We kind of have to scheme guys open for Mike White. I honestly think that is the only way we have a chance, and it really lies on Mike LaFleur, and that's not something we Jets fans want to hear, is the game depends on Mike LaFleur. But it really does. He has to call some good plays this time around, get the ball out of his hands quick, because this Bengals pass rush, they're pretty damn good, and their secondary is also playing at a high level too. So that's why I'm saying we got to do some rub and pick plays in order to get guys open. So I also want to see us get some of the bigger bodies out there, man. I want to see Denzel Mims doing his thing. I want to see Corey Davis involved because I feel like he is a good matchup against this Bengals defense. I'm going to be honest. I do expect him to have a big game, but for the running game, it's going to be very hard. They have an underrated run defense. Their linebacking core is playing very well. Logan Wilson is one of the guys playing at a high level right now, so it might be tougher to establish the run, and even the Bengals know that it's a tough game against us because I feel like our D-line could be the strong point in this game, and if we're going to win, they're going to have to step up because ever since that Tennessee game, they haven't really done anything, but one of the Bengals players, I have a Bengals fan friend, and he sent me this quote from a player. He said that that the Jets D-line is very, very good. So they know it too. We have to win in the trenches if we want to win this game, especially on the defensive side. We can't be letting Joe Burrow have all this time to throw in the pocket, because if so, our rookie corners, they're going to get diced up because they can handle the coverage, but they can't handle it for like 5 or 6 seconds. So Bryce Huff, he's got to really get to Joe Burrow. Sheldon Rankins, Quinnen Williams, and then obviously John Franklin Myers. We need to see this pass rush evolve in this game. Maybe that involves doing more stunts because I've noticed that we haven't really been doing any defensive stunts. Maybe that will be a good way to attack Cincinnati when it comes to trying to get after Joe Burrow because he has been playing pretty well this season, but he's still vulnerable to some flaws. He's been a little bit more riskier this season, but we are getting some players back. Number one, C.J. Mosley. He practiced fully today, said Robert Saleh, and with the hamstring injury, if he's practicing fully, that's a pretty good sign. So if he gets on the field, it would help this Jets defense tremendously. Gerard Davis, he is back in practice, but even though Saleh said there's a chance for him to play this week, I don't think so, just because, he hasn't really practiced in multiple weeks. Same thing with Quincy Wilson. He has a concussion. Hopefully he's ready to go because the linebacking core really let us down last game. And we're going to have our A game on defense to stop this Bengals offense. They've done a great job. I expect to see Joe Mixon get involved because he will be matched up against our linebackers, and something that we have to do. We have to stop the run. We have to. I'm pretty sure in every single game we've given up more than 100 yards to running backs, and that can't happen. The run defense it was a part of the team that I felt really confident about, but we simply have not done a good job, and I feel like the Bengals will kind of focalize their offense on running the ball first. It's kind of like that game last year between the Patriots and the Bills, where the Patriots took the Bills. The Bills, actually. The Bills, they ran the ball all over the Patriots, and they did end up winning that game. But in this case, I feel like the Bengals are going to try the same game plan, but we have to be ready. Guys like Foley Fatukasi, one of the best run stuffers in the league, he's got to do his thing. Shaq Lawson. So stopping the run is crucial. Now, this game lies down, like I said, to the defensive front of the Jets. The defense has to win us this game. I highly doubt Mike White will put up more than probably 20 points. I think that would be a miracle if he even got us 20 points. But the defense has to be the thing to win us this game. I'm just going to be honest, this is the must-win game. If we lose this game, the season is over. It's just a fact. And the thing is, Zach Wilson won't even be back for 3 to 4 weeks, so this is huge. It's a tough test for this Jets team against one of the better Bengals teams. I don't really think that we completely have no chance. I feel like the team has really understood that we got our asses fucking kicked last week. That can't happen again. This team is going to be motivated, but will we be motivated enough, and will our coaches execute and perform, and will the players perform? Will Greg Van Roten not miss a key block on a 4th and 1 run play that will ruin it? Hopefully not. I really hope that this is the best week of practice and it actually shows up on the field, because just like Gase, we had a good week of practice, and then it never shows up on the game field. It has to show up today, or not today, but I'm anxious. I want this game to come. I'm recording this on Wednesday night, but I want to see us be ready for this game at MetLife on Halloween. A win would be huge. It would just give this team some life. So that's really all I have. If Joe Flacco is not going to be backing up, though, it will be Josh Johnson. That's what Robert Saleh said. But anyways, Mike White's the starting quarterback. We'll see, because there are some people pretty high on him in the draft. I personally haven't done too much research on him. He made a few good throws, but those interceptions, they were not good. He did not look the best in the entire Patriots game. I had to turn that off after midway through the third quarter. I was just like, I can't do this. It's so bad. I mean, Jets football has really been not that fun this season to watch. So hopefully the team can get a win to save the season. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I seriously do appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think about this game. Things to look for, certain players. I'd love to hear it all. Also, hopefully you get Elijah Moore more involved against the Bengals slot cornerback Chidobe Awuzie. He's been having a great season, but we saw Mike LaFleur kind of put an emphasis to get Elijah Moore more involved into the offense. I think that could actually prove well in this game. Also, one last thing. Trick plays. I would love to see Mike LaFleur incorporate some trick plays. Now, I'm not saying I want him to do trick plays all the time and get too cute on 3rd and 5 or anything and then start running them and then we lose 10 yards and we're out of field goal range. No. It has to be calculated and smart, and he has to know when the time is to do those trick plays. Anything. But thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Seriously do. And I'll catch you all later. Peace.